Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our lecture series for Monday, April 10th. As always, let's get started with our plan for the day. So we did not get as far as I had hoped on Friday. That's because it took me a bit longer to get through the topics that I had wanted to. Specifically, I wanted to try to really introduce you to this concept of stoichiometry in a way that maybe felt more familiar to you. Hopefully I did that. If not, let's go ahead and start today with a warm-up where we look again at this idea of our mole ratios, which again, this is our recipe from our chemical reaction that is balanced, and mole quantities, which is what our pantry is, meaning the actual mole amounts that are reacted. And in doing so, we are going to look at these put together, which is going to be our stoichiometric analysis. So we're going to start with a little bit of practice. Then we are going to talk about limiting reactants, which is something that we do need to consider when we are doing any kind of stoichiometric analysis. That's just a fact of reality that we'll get to in our second video. And then in our third video, we are going to get some more practice in applying stoichiometry because, again, remember, stoichiometry is this inherently quantitative or calculation-based process. And I want to specifically focus on stoichiometric practice for reactions that occur in solution. And then we will discuss titrations, which is going to be our whole life this week in lab, which is a stoichiometric quantitative analysis method. It's another wet chemistry analytical tool, specifically sometimes referred to as volumetric analysis. But at its core, instead of doing something like weighing and converting to moles like we did with our plant food lab, we are going to be looking at volume reactions and in the proportions they react and the quantities they react based on their concentrations in a titration. So we're going to talk about that. So hopefully we can get a preview of what's to come for our lab this week. So this is the plan for today. I will see you in part one with our warm-up.